traveling does not have to disrupt your intermittent fasting. Whether you're a frequent traveler or just getting ready to head out on your next adventure, these 6 tips are going to help you when it comes to traveling. Hi, my name is Joyce Holthouse. Welcome to my channel, Life Made Well. And I would love it if you would subscribe and hit the like button if you find these tips helpful. Okay, let's get into it. Oh, and make sure you stay until the end because I've got a fun little bonus tip that I don't think people think about enough. Okay, so tip number 1 is adjusting your fasting schedule to your travel. So you know when your flight is, you know maybe how long your road trip is going to be. Adjust your fasting to your travel time. So that's easy to do, right? Let's say you're going to be on a plane during the dinner hour. Well, open your window a little early and eat before you get on the plane and then close your window. That's one option. So adjust that schedule, be flexible with your schedule. You're going to hear me say this more than once, but intermittent fasting is all about flexibility. Okay, tip number 2 is time zone changes. All right, so right now I'm coming to you in a time zone that's 2 hours different from my time zone. And it can be a little tricky, but it's really not bad. This is where I like to use a fasting app to track my time. So I'll put when I started fasting in one time zone, and then when I get done fasting, I'm in a different time zone, and the app will kind of adjust for that. So adjust again for those time zones. Be flexible. It's okay to rearrange your fasting times. It's not like you're going to do this all the time, right? Okay, tip number 3, and this is huge, is to stay hydrated. When you're on the plane, get water. You know, you're either going to be, if you're fasting, you're going to be drinking plain coffee, plain tea, or water. I bring a water bottle with me. And so a lot of times I will take a water bottle that, you know, maybe I bought water at one point and I save the bottles. I wash them and I save them. And then I can take this empty with me through security, and then guess what? I fill it up and I've got water, and I can refill it as many times as I want. So make sure that you bring water and that you stay hydrated. And again, staying hydrated, a few things. Number 1, it's going to keep your hunger at bay. It's going to help to reduce cravings, but it also helps you when you're on a flight. I take a 4-hour flight. That's how I go across 2 time zones. And so drinking my water is so important. And it helps me I don't get swollen ankles or have any of those kinds of issues. So I love to stay hydrated, especially when flying, but even if you're driving in a car. Might mean you might have to take a few more bathroom breaks, but it's worth it, believe me. Okay, so that's number 3. Number 4 is be active. So sometimes it's hard when I'm on a 4-hour flight, I can't always get up. My husband is the window seat, I'm the middle seat, so that poor person on the aisle. But you know what? I do different little exercises, rotate my ankles, I will lift my knees up and down, and then if I can get up and walk around, I do. But also, more importantly, is at the airport, I am walking. I'm taking the stairs when I can. I'm walking. I don't take the walkways. I like to walk. So, and if we're waiting a while for our flight, I'll walk around the airport. So stay active and stay moving. And then wherever you end up, stay moving there as well. I love where we go. We love to walk everywhere. We don't have a car. And so walking becomes our mode of transportation. And so it's great for you to stay more active. All right, number 3 is eat consciously. So what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is if I'm on a plane and let's say that I am still in my fasting and I'm on the plane, it's a 4-hour flight, and maybe by the end of my flight, it's been a while, it's like 20 hours and I need to break my fast, I bring protein snacks. So I've got some fun ideas for you guys of things that I like to use for my protein snacks, but these are also great. We have them in the hotel room so that if it's time for me to break my fast and maybe I can't get to the a restaurant or go out to eat, I've got protein snacks all around me. So here's a few that I love. Beef sticks. I love to carry beef sticks, right? I try to get the ones that are grass-fed, that no nitrates, no sugars. Chomps is one of my favorite brands. And then these Archer mini beef sticks I got as well. All right, another one that my husband and I have both found that we like are these RX nut butters. Now some of them are lower sugar than others. I always try to watch that. What are the added sugars? What are the sweeteners? But again, these are great. It's a great protein snack. So this has 9 grams of protein in this. And they're wonderful. They're little packets. You just kind of massage them to mix up the oils and stuff. Again, I also looked that these have the healthier oils. That's what I like about the RX. And you've got a great healthy snack, protein snack. And then, the other thing, I carry nuts with me all the time. I've got cashews and walnuts in here. My husband's got a bag with pecans and pistachios. So nuts are a great protein, a great snack if you're on the plane, or maybe we come back to our room and I'm done fasting, time to open my window, I'll have nuts. And these are my absolute favorite protein bar. I've tried all kinds of protein bars and I really love this one. It's called Can Do. I know it's probably showing up backwards, but Can Do is the name of the company. These are awesome protein bars and they've got different flavors. They have a salted peanut butter, almond butter, and blackberry jelly is another great one. This one is dark chocolate almond sea salt. There is another one that I love. It's a lemon and it's got a little bit of sour, a little bit of sweet, and again, low in sugar. They use a healthy sweetener. I think these are sweetened with monk fruit, maybe, or allulose, which I love as a sweetener as well. So I love my Can Do bars. If I can, I'll put a link in the description for you guys so you can check them out. I'm waiting to get a discount coupon code that I can share with you as well. So I love those. Those are the proteins that I like to have handy. I can stick them in my purse. We pack them in our carry-on luggage because a lot of times I don't really need them till we get to the hotel. So again, eat consciously, eat nutrient-dense food if you can, and you're gonna go out for dinner. Make sure you're getting nutrient-dense food. Sometimes I used to, when I would travel, I would want to eat kind of junk food. And so I don't do that anymore. And guess what? I feel better after my trips. It works out so great. So I try to be conscious of that, of what I'm eating as well. So eat consciously. Okay, number 6 is be good to yourself. Fasting while you're traveling, it can be challenging, right? Especially dealing with time zones, dealing with all different things. So it's okay to change things up. Guess what? The hotel that we stay at serves a breakfast. Now, I don't normally eat breakfast, but if I wanted to change that up, I could easily get up tomorrow, open my window early, have breakfast, and then close my window and fast all the way till the next day if I want. So be flexible. It's okay to change things up. And here is my bonus tip for you guys, is be spontaneous, make the memories. My husband and I were celebrating great news that he got today, and because we're here for a doctor visit. And so we celebrated afterwards, and guess what? I opened my window 45 minutes early. Who cares? We were celebrating. We went to Starbucks. I love to get there. This is my little fun Starbucks hack. I got a decaf Americano with sugar-free vanilla, a splash of oat milk, and cinnamon powder on top. It's delicious. Not as expensive as a latte. It doesn't have as much milk in it. I love them. So there you go. There's a freebie for you. But be spontaneous. I was spontaneous with that. It's okay. I'm not spontaneous every day, right? But today it was worth it to do that celebration with my husband. So be spontaneous, make the memories, don't fret, okay? So the bottom line is take the trips, embrace the adventures, and don't stress about it. Again, I would love it if you would subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if any of these tips were helpful. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Do you find these videos helpful? And let's make traveling fun.